for Girl Power, we're shining the spotlight on a young lady who's not only balancing school, but also running her own agricultural delivery business. She's connecting farmers directly to customers with fresh, affordable produce. It smells so good here in the studio. Here to share her inspiring journey is young entrepreneur and founder of Crrafted Crated Farm Produce, Myzani Taylor. Hi, morning.
Hello, good morning.
Welcome to Smell Jamaica.
Thank you for having me.
You're still in high school while running a business.
Yes.
Wow. Tell us how your interest in farming began.
Okay, so my interest in farming began ever since I was born, really. My father, I was introduced to my father when he was in university. Mm-hmm. So he needed to provide for me, and he provided for me through farming. So as I would always say, I'm a third generation agriculturist. So his father did farming, my father did farming, and that passion was just brought down to me. So I used to go to the markets, interact with the customers. We had to check, and no calculators. We had to check from our head. Yes. And we were there. I went to the market. I went on deliveries. So I've always loved agriculture.
Always loved agriculture. Yeah. That's amazing. Food security is such an important issue globally, and particularly here in Jamaica. Are you finding more and more young people your age becoming interested in agriculture?
Yes, I am, because I feel like there's less stigma attached to agriculture now with more knowledge. So I am interested in agriculture. I did agricultural science at Westwood High School. It was a good size class. There are people interested in agriculture. I know of Jamaica 4-H clubs. I interact with other persons there who are also interested in agriculture. So while it could be more persons, the interest is definitely climbing.
Yeah. I feel with more resources, we'll find more and more. I was saying to you, Myzani, I'm just fascinated by young people and your generation who are embracing the idea that I can do anything that I want to do as long as I put my mind to it. Because you're in school, but you're also doing farming. How do you balance? You know, wake up early morning time?
Yes, I wake up 4 a.m. every morning.
Wow.
But my father had written something to me in a dictionary when I was younger. He said, discipline and dedication is the key to academic success, not brilliance. I've since removed the word academic and applied it to general success. Yes, so once you have structure and you're dedicated and you're disciplined, you can accomplish anything. So again, I put no ceiling on what I can accomplish, and I encourage everybody to also do the same.
All right, so you are a farmer, but you also identified a gap between getting stuff from the farmers to the customer. You're that gap in between. Yes. How did that come up? You just sit on in the market one day and say, you know, I could have carried this thing to the people, you know. Where did that come from? I
always thought about it. So when my father was doing agriculture, because it was my grandmother, they had a stall, they set it up. I always said, you know, the times are changing, we can become way more digitalized, right? And I was thinking about ways how I can incorporate my young mind and my generation, and I'm saying, what is next, you know, what is next for agriculture? And then I was like, you know, these things could be delivered. And I thought about it and I said, how would I do it? I said, well, Myzani, you know, you might have to bring it directly to their doorstep. And I said, that might be tedious for all the parishes, but I've since discovered courier service, and I do a lot of the deliveries alongside my mother as well.
Wow.
So
it's a family affair. I love it.
Yes.
No, you brought something for us, but I'm looking at the flyer that you have, and I'm fascinated. So you have your fruit crate.
Yes, I have a fruit crate, I have a family crate, and I have a kitchen essentials crate. The fruit crate is for 4,500. It includes 5 fruits. So you have apples, grapes, melon. You can get oranges to substitute the melon, because melon is not always the best for transport. And we have kiwis and
banana.
Banana is not in the standard crate, but we do customized crates.
Okay.
So we have done crates where we include bananas.
We include bananas. Now, it says kitchen essentials. What I have to have in my kitchen?
Well, in your kitchen, you're going to need all these stuff. So here you have cucumbers. That's an essential. Carrot, tomato, sweet pepper, onions, cabbage,
garlic,
Garlic is a must.
It's a must.
It's a must.
It's
So
a
this
must.
is in the kitchen essential crate. Pumpkin is not in the kitchen essential crate. It's found in the family crate, which has larger variety. Yams would be in the family crate as well. And these are just really the kitchen. Oh, and skeleton time.
Essential.
It's an essential. We cannot forget that.
Essential. I love it because when you look at it, so I can get the things that are normally in the crate, and then I can say, add this to it
You
for
can
me.
say add stuff to it, and we definitely accommodate that because I source. So as long as it's out there and I can find it, I do. I'm very flexible.
Wow. How have people been responding to the business?
I get a lot of love and support, to be honest. The business has grown significantly since the start. I wasn't even expecting so much love so quick, but people are embracing what I'm doing. They love to see women in agriculture, young women in agriculture, and just young people in general in agriculture. So I've received a lot of love. People have reached out to me, messaged me, said keep going. I will purchase my crate soon. I've gotten a lot of buyers as well, and my customer base is rapidly growing every day.
I see everywhere. I see Buff Bay Market, all about the place. Where do you deliver now?
The parishes that I deliver now, so I deliver to all parishes currently.
Wow.
Yes, we do. So as I said earlier, I utilize courier services, so that makes it easier to go to all the parishes. And you can also pick up using Knutsford.
You know what? You know what I think makes it so great. As I said at the start, and I wasn't joking, that the studio smells so good because you can literally smell the freshness bouncing off the food and the fruit. And I feel that that's one of the things that people love, because you want to go to the market to pick up your own fresh things, but you're so busy you're not able to, and this gives you the opportunity to get fresh fruit every time.
We bring the market directly to your doorstep, and you're going to get that authentic smell, that authentic flavor. It's from the market, it's from farms, it's from local people, so I encourage everybody to support. If you cannot go out to the market, this is something for you to use. Crrafted Crated Farms, we bring it directly to your doorstep.
So you are at Westwood, which is a rural school, which you know, most children there would have been exposed to farming and agriculture.
Yes.
Now you're sixth form at the Convent of Mercy. They'll kill me if I don't say it right. How are your classmates embracing this idea of you being a sixth form student, but also doing your agricultural farming? Are they fascinated by it?
Yes, they are. So it's both for past and present classmates, because while I'm not at Westwood High School anymore, we have a strong sisterhood where they will support me on social media. They've reached out to me. A lot of them has bought their own crates.
Wow.
I have friends at Convent of Mercy Academy now who follow me to the market.
Wow.
And they're shopping with me, they're there with me, and they support me. In class, the conversation will come up with agriculture. You know, I can feel the side eyes because they're looking at me because they know, well, she does agriculture.
She's the boss at it.
Know.
This is amazing. This is legacy in action. I'm so proud of your grandmother, your father, to have passed this on to you, and that you have embraced this. You're running with it. You're a star. I love it. And she's put together, yeah, man, custom crates available, doorstep delivery available. Guys, take down this WhatsApp number. I'm going to do this. 876-575-1945. WhatsApp. 575-1945. And we put up the Instagram Crrafted Crates Farm. She's farming her future, and I love it. So good to meet you this morning.
Thank you, and nice to meet you as well.
I forgot all of the essentials, entrepreneur and founder of Crrafted Crated Farm Produce, Myzani Taylor. Up next, we meet the 2025 National Reading Champions, who will share their reviews about their favorite books. We'll soon come.